Okay, it's 1:30, so I will start the program. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to welcome all the graduate students and postdoc to today's research orientation. As the Associate Dean for the Research Affairs, I'm looking forward to see you grow and succeed in your research journey with us. Research is an important part of studying at the college, and we will try to make things clear and simple for you as much as possible. As we already sent out the manual for you, we hope that it will be a helpful guideline to explain everything you need to know for your research uh, here at the college. Those manual will include the process on how to sign up for training sessions, applying for travel funding to present your research abroad, and also to manage purchases for the laboratory materials such as gas or other essentials. Please keep this manual handy and refer to it regularly. It will help the research activities at PBC much easier. And if you have any question, our office is on the fifth floor of the research affairs. We are here to help, so please contact us. And during the presentation, each staff will introduce themselves and also how you can contact them. So again, welcome, and I hope you have a great experience here doing the research. Thank you very much for being here today. Uh, Next, I would like to ask Kun Suthi, Head of Research Affairs, to introduce himself ค่ะ
Okay, thank you อาจารย์ธัญลักษณ์ Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Suthi แก้วเสงี่ยม I'm Head of Research Affairs. I'm responsible for tabletop scanning electron microscope, field emission scanning electron microscope, atomic force microscope, polarized microscope, X-ray diffractometer, autoclave, tube furnace, hot air oven, and vacuum oven. In addition, I'm a member of both the Chemtrack Safety Committee and the Institutional Biosafety Committee, where I help enforce laboratory safety protocols and biosafety compliance across our research operations. Next, คุณชนกพร
Thank you คุณสุธี Good afternoon everyone. My name is Chanokporn Saeung. I'm research assistant in PPC. My job in charge of XPS, GC, GC TOF MS, GC SIMDIT, NTAC, and take care about training course for students. Thank you. Next คุณนันนภัทร
Hello everyone. My name is Nanapat Kausangyeom. I'm responsible for the TTA, DSC, STA, TPDRO instrument, and I also manage the procurement of chemical and gases. Next, คุณจุฑามาศค่ะ
I'm sorry, my camera is not open. My name is Jutama Thonglemskun. My job in charge is the Chemical Safety Committee and Instrument Training Program. And my instrument in charge is the UV visible FTIR spinning dot transitometer, contact angle, AAS, surface area analyzer, ICP, and plasma lab. Thank you, everyone. Next to Mr. Priyawat. Thank you.
Thank you คุณจุฑามาศ My name is Priyawat. I take care of laboratory instruments such as HPLC, GPC, particle size analyzers, elemental analyzers, also microwave, and the bomb calorimeters. So, and I also support students and faculties with document for academic conference, both in dormitories and abroad. Thank you. Next คุณสุขสันต์ครับ
Thank you. My name is Suksan Puttakul Anand. I take care of remote testing, lab library, tensiometer, DOC, and instrument preventive maintenance. Thank you. Next, คุณอะไรทิช
Patisha.
ปฏิชา
Patisha.
จากที่ก๊อฟ
But
ปฏิชา
I don't know if Patisha is here. Kun Suthi, is Patisha here? Oh, okay. Kun
Hi.
Gop,
Okay.
Patisha, go ahead ค่ะ
Yes, thank you, Professor, and thank you. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Professor Thanyarat and P. Suksan. My name's Patisha Samana, nickname Golf. I responsible for internal mixer, two-row mill, twin screw extruder, in polymer processing laboratory. Thank you.
Okay ค่ะ The last person is คุณบุษยมาศ but usually she will help the faculty members with the research grants and the all those research funding. So usually the student will not contact her directly unless your advisor asks you to contact her. So she wouldn't be here today for the orientation. So we will start the first session of this orientation with คุณพี่นก Okay, her nickname is พี่นก คุณนันทพัฒน์ She will tell you about how to place order or purchase gas for your research experiment คุณนกค่ะ please
Thank you อาจารย์ค่ะ Okay ค่ะ Today I would like to talk about procurement system and instrument booking. Accessing the PPC database for chemical and gas order, students can access the PPC database through the PPC website. After reaching the website, click on PPC Internet and log in using your advisor account to access chemical and gas order functionality. After you log in, your advisor account, you can see this window and you choose thesis explain and then click on gas and chemical purchase. You will see this window. For chemical order, at the first step, student must contact the company to request a quotation. The quotation must have a payment deadline of at least 30 days. Once you have received the quotation, you then need to fill out the system by adding a chemical section, this, and click Add Data. After that, you will see a new you fill the data, select vendor, select band, compare vendor, compare band, and chemical names. After that, you click Add Data. You will see a new purchase ID appear as Appendix 1. You can click Print to get the purchase requisition form. Like this. Once approved by your advisor, please also send it with the quotation to my email, nanapat.y@jura.ac.th. The official
May I add here just a bit. For chemical purchase, this is only in case if your advisor still have account that get funding from external funding that paid through the college. So you might have to discuss with your advisor. If you don't have that type of, if your advisor doesn't have that type of account, usually by purchasing chemicals will have to be done in your group, not through the college. Okay, so these chemical orders is only when your advisor have certain account with college. You have to discuss with them. But usually for gas whichพี่นก will discuss later. That one for gas you always have to purchase through this system, to the college system. But chemicals, there are exception for that when you can order chemicals through PPC or when you have to purchase through in your group system. If you have question, you can come to ask พี่นก in the office as well if you don't understand like the difference. Okay, but just want to add that usually for chemicals, there are certain exceptions that you might not be able to place order through this system. Okay ค่ะคุณนก ค่ะ please continue.
For gas order, first click Add Data at the gas section. Fill out all required data and click Add Data again. You will see a new gas purchase ID appear as index number 1. Next, click Print to get the gas budget requisition form. After obtain approval from your advisor, please send this form as a PDF file to my email, nanapat.y@jura.ac.th. Gas delivery typically happen every Wednesday. To receive gas next week, you need to submit your order by this Wednesday. And remember to prepare empty cylinder for exchange as well. Next topic, for instrument booking. Funding for instrument booking, all students will receive funding for instrument booking allocated as follow. Master degree student will receive 20,000 baht for 1 year. For PhD student, will receive 30,000 baht per year for a total of 3 years. You can access the instrument booking system to the PPC website. From the homepage, select Research Affair. And then click Instrument Booking. And you log in using your username and password. After successful certification, you will see a list of past certified instruments like this. Select the desired instrument and click Booking. Choose your perform date and time for the booking, then save it. The reservation date and time will then appear on the calendar. But you must make a booking at least 1 day before the intended usage date. Thank you. Do you have any question?
Okay. Any question on the purchasing process, instrument booking? Okay. You can take note and then ask later, or if you would like to ask now, you can. Okay. Okay. If
Next topic คุณจุธามาศ
ค่ะ
ค่ะ
โอเคค่ะ คุณก้อยพี่ก้อยคุณจุฑามาศ please ค่ะ
Thank you คุณนันทพัฒน์อ่านอาจารย์ Okay. For this topic, I will introduce about instrument training program. First, you will see in your handbook the date in training schedule. You have to remember the date. Because if you miss just the date in each of step, you have to miss the section of training and you have to wait until training period has passed. Then you will be able to make an appointment with the staff for training. Maybe you have to wait until August for appoint the staff to training. So it's long time. Between 26 to 28, you have to choose instrument that you want to training in database. The maximum is 6 instrument, 6 instrument, and between 29 to 30, you have to return the training request form to this email. After that, staff will summarize the students' number who want to train in each of instrument and create the group for training, so that between 4 to 6 of June, you have to choose the group, the date, and the time that you want to join for training in database. And after that, we will summarize and make a list of instruments of the student in each of group and announcement on online. You can go to check by scan this QR code, and if it have the problem, your name is not within the group, you can contact me. What happened? Try to fix it. And from 16th of June onward, you can start training in the group on the day and the time that you select. First step of training instrument program. You have to choose the instrument that you want. So the first step, you go to the database, go to the website, go to the website, the PPC website, and scroll down. Select PPC database, or select PPC intranet. It will show this window. You put your username and password. Click Accept. And select instrument on the left side. Choose instrument training requisition. It will show the pop-up like this. The pop-up is instrument training requisition. Click New Request Form. It will show another window that instrument training request. You can select 6 instruments at the maximum about which instrument that you want to training and click Add Data. After you click Add Data, it will go back to this window again. You click Print. It will show the window of instrumentation training request form that it will show which instrument that you want. Bring this form to your advisor to sign it. After sign finish, you will send back to this email. After you send this form to me, staff will summarize the student number who want to train in each of instrument and create the group for training that I said before. After that, on 4th to 6th of June, you can go to the database to select the group, the day that you want, like this. You go back to the PPC database and select instrument again, and now you select instrument training calendar and instrument training program. The window of instrument calendar will show all group that you want to train, and in the window of instrument training program, it will show you and you have to select the group that you want, and you can plan about training program that you want. After that, you click Save Data. And after everyone select the instrument in the time, I will summarize and announce the list of instruments in each group online. You can scan this QR code and check, like I said, and from 16th of June onward, you can start the group training, the training group in date and time that you select. Okay, in handbook, you can see the instrumentation training request form. It has 2 pages, front page and back page. In the front page, that's the page you download print out from database. The maximum is 6 instruments. On the back page, that tell you about instrument you need to contact the staff directly in person and make an appointment for training by yourself. It means you can select up the 6 instruments in database, excluding instrument on back page that you have to contact the staff by yourself. After you training finish, you can make an appointment for certified. And if you pass the practical certified, you have to send the basic test for certified user form and evaluation of training form to this form. The form you can download from the database by yourself. The staff will check correctly about the file that you sent and will add your account in Booking Instrument website that Pinok explained you before. And that you can book the date and the time that you want to use by yourself. This is the central instrument loop. The first one, scheduling of instrument training and instrument usage. 1.1, only students who have attended the orientation are eligible to participate in instrument training. 1.2. Students must register for instrument according to the provided schedule. 1.3. To request additional instrument training beyond the initial 6 instruments, please contact the staff who in charge with the information provided during the orientation. 1.4. Students must attend training or certification section on time, scheduled date and time, or as agreed with staff. Those arriving more than 15 minutes late will be denied participation and must reschedule. Their advisor will be notified. 1.5. Students who are unable to attend instrument training or certification or who need to cancel must notify the staff in charge at least 1 business day in advance. In case of the emergency, notification can be made before the training or certification time begins. Additionally, students must submit a memo to the research affair and the advisor with 3 business days. Explain the situation if they miss a training or certification due to an emergency. Failure to submit the memo within a specified time frame will result in a student being denied attendance for future training or certification. 2. Students must complete instrument training and certification before using the instrument. 3. Students are only allowed to use the instrument for which they have completed training and certification. 4. Students must use the instruments only during the booked time slots. 5. Students must strictly follow all safety regulations. 6. Failure to comply with the conditions outlined in item 3 to 5 will result in a warning and a record being sent to the student advisor. In such case, student will be denied use of all instruments in all central instruments for 1 month if this occur 1 or 3 times. But some instrument maybe it's more than 1 month. So you have to be careful to use it. Okay. Sometimes normally students will use the instrument from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But sometimes in your lab, in your project, you have to use the instrument over the time, maybe after 5 p.m. or in the holiday or weekend. You have to submit this form to the staff. One case, you want to use after 5 p.m. You plan your lab. You plan to use the central instrument, and you know it will over 5 p.m. It's hard to use after 5 p.m. You have to submit this form to the staff. You can download this form from the database. It has the form to you. You fill the student name, advisor name, and the telephone number how to contact you. Your program, which room that you want to use, and fill about which instrument that you want to use now. And fill the request there, the time, and bring this form to your advisor to sign. To your advisor agree that you will use after 5 p.m. And then you send this form to the staff who take care of that instrument. But remark, this form must be submitted for approval at least at 2:30 p.m. of the requested day. So that you have to be careful. And the case that you want to use in the weekend or the holiday, you fill the form is the same. Do the step as the same. But remark, this form must be submitted of approval at least at 2:30 p.m. of the day before holiday or before weekend. For this, sometimes when you use the instrument, it have the accidentally to damage something in the instrument or the equipment that inside the central lab. You have to submit this form. This form is you can download in database, but the base you don't use. You should don't use, okay? But if it accidentally to happen you fill this form and do the step to complete this form. This form maybe sometimes you not to hate anything, but it's the record of the history of the instrument. So you have to do it directly after you make anything damage. Okay, for this topic, it's finished now. Do you have anyone have the question? If you don't have the question or the next time before you training, before you use the instrument or you have the problem, anything you can comfortable to ask me. Okay. For this section, it's finished. Okay, thank you for I will send to the next topic to Kun Chanaporn. Okay, thank you very much.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Could you give me those slides? Yeah, I want to see those slides you saw today. So can you give me those slides?
Oh, slide, right? I will send you in email. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Anyone? Anyone else?
I have one question.
Okay.
Those training, right? After we attended, then how can we re-attend again? I mean, let's say, right, we will attend maybe in June. Then after that, but we haven't used our instrument yet. So do we need to re-attend that training, or just this training is allowed to use in the future?
Okay. Sometimes the student who select 6 instrument or already, and if you want to use more instrument, it have many cases. I will talk to this case first. Maybe you use 6 instrument already. Maybe you book for training already, and you see about the other instrument, it have the schedule. Maybe in your project, you know already you have to use over 6 instruments. You can talk to the staff who take care of that instrument. Can I join because I have to use like this? Or you have other instrument over 6 instruments later over the training section already. You can contact the staff directly about I want to training. I just know I want to use this instrument. So you can appoint the staff for training and certification. Or maybe you book 6 instruments already for training and you training pass. But sometimes your project change. You have to, you didn't want to use this instrument that you booked before. You can change not certification and select new instrument and contact the staff. My project is changed. I have to training this instrument. I want to certify this instrument. It's okay. For the if it have the suddenly situation, it's okay to contact the staff and training or certification.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you for
Okay.
clarification. Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, if you don't have someone question now, so next topic to Kun Chanaporn. Thank you.
Thank you คุณจุธามาศ I'm talk about training course for student before youth laboratory. There are 4 courses for training. 3 courses are required. Chemical safety training for research student and researcher, English version. Basic firefighting and evacuation fire during training, ChemTech and WetTech program. For valve and fitting is not mandatory. If you are interested, you may register for the training. Chemical safety training for research student and researcher. Training by Center of Safety Health and Environment of Chulalongkorn University or CCU. You are registered at website tcu.chula.ac.th. You can find the training schedule on the website. The topic training: Chemical in Research Lab, Chemical and Waste Management, Safety Data Sheet, Hazardous Waste Management, Personal Protective Equipment or PPE. In order you graduate, you have signed up in this train and must pass safety exam and send certificate to คุณชนกพร to record. You will be submitted to use the instrument or doing laboratory. Next is basic firefighting, evacuation fire during training by Bangkok Fire and Rescue Department. 1 day training on August. The date to be announced again. This course is knowledge about basic firefighting, first aid, fire equipment and practice evacuation fire during training. If student cannot train in PPC, you can train with other institution and send certificate to me. Training valve and fitting workshop by HKK Thailand Company. The schedule on July 2025. The date inform you again. For the course is knowledge and practice about instrument valve. I teach pressure regulator, effective problem solving and designing making. If you are interested in the training, please register. I will send the link to you again. This is training and practice workshop for last year. Thank you. Next topic คุณปิยวัฒน์
Thank you พี่นุ่มค่ะ Okay. So hello again. I am Piyawat. You can call me PO. And now I will give you a short overview of my presentation today. This is a useful information will help you stay safe in the lab, including just 5 topics here: ChemTracks and Waste Tracks, course announcement, student presentation funding support, PPC, our college safety announcement, and mandatory activities announcement. So the last one is additional announcement. The first one continue from previous talk, พี่นุ่ม คุณชนกพร for training course announcement. If you work in a lab that use chemicals, another course that you need to participate is training course on ChemTracks and Waste Tracks programs. So this program will help you manage chemicals moving in and out in your lab and record the necessary data about that. And especially when you need to dispose of waste, you will need this program to make an appointment with the waste management center staff member to come and pick it up. So before using it, you must to complete the online trainings and pass the test. Okay. The training schedule and way to register is on the GCU website. So this website is shown here. Okay. Once you finish the training, you will be allowed to use the system and the programs. So when you go to this website, finding the training and seminar session, then scrolling down the mouse to find out the chemistry topic and find out the training topic over here, trainings on the use of Chemtrax and WasteTrax program. Okay, so then click the register. So there are available two versions, Thai and English. Okay, this course, so please note that this course is mandatory for students who works in lab that use chemicals. The training is available in two versions. Just choose the one that suits you best. Okay. Plus the term when you already trainings and pass this test and you become a member of the Chemtrax and WasteTrax program users, when you need to dispose the waste, the temporality for placing waste containers area is on the size over here, the size of the polymer processing room close to the parking area over here. So allow you to put them only 1 day before pickup schedule date. 1 day before schedule date for picking up from the waste management center staff. Yeah, let's move on to a topic, funding and conference support. If you are planning to present your research and at a conference, the college provides funding support with two types, domestic and international. Okay, for domestic conference, both MS and PhD, the budget will up to the 3,000 baht only one time. Okay, and for the international, the budget for the master student, the budget will up to the 15,000 baht, reimbursed at the 50% at the total of the total cost. Okay, for the PhD student, the budget can be up to 40,000 baht, split into two payments. The details, as I said, master student can be reimbursed for 50% of your total cost up to 15,000 baht. For example, if your total cost is just 20,000 baht, you will reimbursed at the 10,000 baht. If your cost are 40,000 baht, you still get the maximum at 50,000 baht. For PhD student, the maximum budget will up to the 40,000 baht. It's split into two phases. The first phase is 40% of total cost can be up to the 16,000 baht. The second phase, 60% of the total cost, but after publication. This means the phase 2 need publication for reimbursement. Okay, can be up to the 24,000 baht. Once you have graduated, you can claim phase 2 within 6 months of your graduation. Okay, important note over here, you must get approved from the college board from college board or deaned before making any payment. Or if you need to pay for anything before approval, please contact Kun Waluni in the administration office on the second floor of the college buildings. For the process, please proceed your document and to get approved at least 1 month in advance before the presentation date. Next, I will show you how to fill out the form and hand it in to get approval. In this case, for MS student. PhD student, please scan the QR code below for documents and then contact me directly via my email over here. So this is for the MS student. For example, you go to the PPC database and log in with your usernames and password and find out the academic service, local, international activities. Then choose that suit you. If you want to go to conference, it's even in Thailand, choose local. If international conference, choose international conference. Okay. After then, choose the first one over here. Okay. Then click Add Data. The pop-up window will show up. You need to fill all of this information over here and click Add Data. Then click Print for print out the documents. Okay. When you have the documents, please hand to your advisor to sign. Okay. After your advisor signed the names, gather all the required documents and supporting materials and bring them to me. Okay. So note supporting documents, including your abstract, acceptance letter, details of the conference, and registrations or registration rate that you need to pay. So, and your English score. Okay, this is details English score that's required. Okay. After you go to the conference and you got some award that please notify me by my email and provide the necessary information. I will collect the data into our college database. Okay. For the third one, TPC safety announcement. Okay. This is essential for everyone. The first thing is just lab safety rules. Okay. When you're working in a lab, that lab requires responsibilities. Here are 6 basic safety rules you must be followed. Not just a central laboratories, but your lab and every lab in this our college also. The first is just always wear appropriate personal protective equipment or PPE, such as a lab coat, gloves, and lab glasses in the case that dealing with the corrosive or irritant chemicals. Okay. Next, normally eating and drinking is not allowed in the lab. The third, read the safety data sheet for each chemical you use. That you will know about how to handle it safely by use that sheet. You can find out in that information of SDS or safety data sheet online. Just Google it. So never leave active experiment unattended, such as when you use a high pressure, high temperature, in case of safety. You should know where emergency equipment in case of the emergency, something like fire escape, like a fire extinguisher and eye watching stations. So the last one is just clean your workspace, both during and after experiment. This is common sense to keep your area clean for you and for your colleges. So this is a regulations and rules. It means that if you break it, you will receive a warning from our staff. After 3 warnings, you will be suspended from access to or central instrument for a month. So please follow it strictly. Okay. The next session, safety committee announcement, our college safety committee announcement. Now, I will introduce the committees. The committee is made up of the 15 members from across the college who oversee every aspect of our college safety, not just in the labs, but all the college area. Their responsibilities include organizing safety training sessions, like a firefighting course and fire evacuation drills or evacuation drill from something happen. Reviewing and update safety protocol and rules, and conducting regular inspections, like the you can find full descriptions of their roles and in the handbook that you got. If you ever have a safety concern or needs assistance, feel free to contact the committee directly or pass it to them by me, contact me. Okay. In previous slide, you know about the safety committees already and their rules. Now we're moving to the topic about if something urgent happens, who you need to call, who you need to contact. Okay, this is an emergency contact. Okay, if there is an emergency at our college, you can contact the people listed over here. Use their phone numbers or scan to contact them by scan the line OA. give them necessary details so they will help you. Okay. So those are your emergency contacts. Please keep them handy. Now, for any lab accident, we have an incident report process. If something goes wrong in the lab, please download the incident report from the PPC database website, fill it out, and email me within 7 days after the accident. So the way to download the form is just log into your database and find out this one from an announcement. Choose this one, report incident. Download over here. Okay. The next sessions, mandatory activities. But this year's zone of the activity is the Research Affair Office will hold holding a big cleaning day on July 2. This is an activity for all students to clean your work areas and equipment. And the Research Affairs staff will do a safety inspection right after. So at least 2 students, especially those who will graduate this year, must be in the lab during the inspections. Just highlight it. At least 2 students, especially those who will graduate this year, must be in the lab. Okay, so then please pass this message to your lab seniors. Okay, and note that you can clean anytime, not just the day. Okay, the big cleaning day is just July 2, but not you can clean anytime, not just that day. Okay. But the inspection is on July 2. I will send you the criteria of inspections again via email before the inspection date. Okay. On that day, July 2, to inform us that your lab is ready for inspect, please contact the staff. The staff, right? Just related to your lab room over here. Please contact staff directly and asking them for you need to inspect. Also, on that day, July 2, the Research Affairs Office will provide you some snack, and you feel free to come and grab it. The last topic for me, additional announcement. Okay, this table shows how to contact our staff for things like instrument booking, trainings, or if you have any questions, you can reach the right person easily by using this list and using the contact channel that suit you. Okay, sorry. This is all for me today. Now I would like to invite Kun Suksan or Pisan to give the next talk about the requesting to repair broken instrument or electrical tools. Okay, thank you. พี่สันครับ Hello. Okay. พี่สันพูดยังผมไม่
thank
ได้ยิน
you
โอเค
เดี๋ยว
มาละ
ดูแลด้วยนะครับthank you คุณปิยวัฒน์ this is service repair from used from using the device repair service lab tool that get damaged. First, go to the website ppc.jula.ac.th. Next, select in the PPC job request and you log in, use name and password. Click login. Okay. Finish. This showing the job request from. Okay. And select in the job type. Select in the lab instrument repair. Select in the location, the floor, and the floor, and equipment ID. And job detail. And click in the send. After that, officer, you check the contact. Thank you. Now,
Who's next คะ
หมดแล้วนะครับอาจารย์
Okay, that's the end of our presentation. Is there any question? Okay, I would like to add that for the instruments training that Kun Juthama mentioned in her presentation for 6 instruments that for starting. So if you have more instrument that you need to register, you can do that later. Okay, and please keep that manual that we send to you in the email, okay, handy, so that you can refer to that whenever you need. And before you leave, please evaluate the training for us so we can use to improve our next training. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining our orientation today. Have a good afternoon. Oh, you have question? Please go ahead. Anyone have question?
I have a question.
Okay.
For the training schedule, as explained before, we choose the student group for each instrument, and then after that, do we need to contact the PIC together, or just only one person that contact the PIC?
I think the training will be online, so you have to log in the system to register for training. But first, I think you will have to select ก้อยตอนนี้เรายังต้องได้แบบฟอร์มแล้วให้อาจารย์เซ็นอยู่ป่ะ
โดยปกติเหมือนจะไม่ได้เซ็นนะคะ
ไม่ต้องเซ็นแล้ว
หมายถึงใบเซอร์ใช่ไหม
ไม่ที่เลือก6เครื่องอะค่ะ
ก็ให้อาจารย์ที่ปรึกษาเซ็นนะคะ
So first you have the form, you have to select 6 instruments and have your advisor sign. So that process we want to make sure that your advisor know that the instrument that you register to be trained at first. Then after you submit that form, you can log in to register for you. There will be like training slot. So you pick that instrument that you want to be trained and then pick the time that you will be convenient to be trained. Do I answer your question?
So for the training itself, after training, so we need to do the certified or together training and certified.
I think certified will be make appointment separately, right? ใช่ไหมก้อย certify นี่เรานัดต่างหากใช่ไหม
ใช่ค่ะ เป็นนัดกับเจ้าหน้าที่ต่างหากค่ะ
Okay. So each staff will make a point with you for the certified process later. You have to be trained first, and then to certify, you will make another appointment.
Okay, understand. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay ค่ะ Any other question? Okay. If you have question, you can come to the office on the 5th floor and ask staff. คุณสุธี will we share this Zoom record to the student?
Yes, we will send video link and the presentation to the student via email.
Okay, so the presentation and the slides and record, Zoom record will be sent in the email. Also, we have Line group, so you also can join our research Line group. We will keep you updated with the information regarding the research affairs. So please join our Line group. Okay, any other question from the students?